Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? We're back in Foundation and currently we have some bad weather. It's raining, but I kinda like it because we have had sunny weather forever. It's raining really a lot where I live in real life as well, so this kinda goes together really well with the fall weather, right? So let's see, where should we start today? We do need to complete to gather some berries. We have 52 days to collect those, and that will reward us with 10 influence with our people and also 200 in gold. So that would be really nice to get. So we might want to make sure we get these two gathering huts set up here. 2 gathering huts per berry place. Seems pretty good. I tried it a little bit off recording. It seems like having 2 gathering huts works pretty good. So these 2 are already full. We want to make sure this one also gets full in both of these. So do we have any people? Okay, we have to wait to get a few more people. But it should be going pretty good with the economy at the moment. And we probably want to do a Lord Manor up here soon. Would be awesome to build it. I kind of want to clear out the forest a bit, and I also had some ideas is if we should restrict a little bit when we are gonna walk up here, yes, so we can kind of create our own path a little bit when we do this. So I'm thinking that we could, for example, block off some regions. So for example, we maybe don't want to walk behind this. If I block off that thing, and we maybe want to have one road come up here and another from this side. I'm not entirely sure. It would be kind of cool to use this one as a road to go up, to follow the hill up here. That would be pretty nice. So let's go for that, and to fix that, the only thing we really should need to do then would be to kind of block that off, and that should restrict them to take this path up, and then we can also, if we want to, we can do this further, so they have to go closer to the border there. That should prevent them from going anywhere else, creating roads that we don't want. And maybe we could also do, I haven't really done this kind of thing before and seen if it actually works, but I'm thinking that they will walk up the path here. Then I come up to the house, and then we do have... Where do we have the door in this one? I do not remember. Where did we put that? Or have it? I maybe not even put a door yet. I think I never put the door actually. Let's see. Let's try to just move it maybe. Okay, so we don't actually have a door at this point. So we're gonna add one. Maybe that's pretty nice. It kind of go nice together, those roofs. What do you think? I personally think that looks pretty nice. So I'm gonna do another one at the other side, so both will kind of look the same. So we have 2 ways to get in, like that. That is looking nice. I kind of like all the shape coming together there. It's looking beautiful. Something I would love to have is more parts for this. I know we get some stone parts later, but it would be really fun if you can have individual things such as okay, I want to have a window here, or I want to have a balcony here, or whatever. Like small little parts extra would be awesome. But it's probably gonna come as the game gets further developed with updates, or it's gonna come from mods perhaps. We will see what way it will take shape to come into the game. But currently to build this one, we will need 510 in planks, which is a pretty insane amount of planks. So we want to make sure we are producing enough. So let's see, how many sawmills do we have? We have 3 sawmills, which is pretty insane actually. But only 2 of them are actually people working inside of. So we may want to get some more carpenters, but there's no reason to get more carpenters if we can't chop enough normal wood, so... How many woodcutter places do we have? Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like we have 9 people working as woodcutters at the lumber camps. But that's a pretty good amount. I do not think that we will need any more at the moment. But we are most likely spending quite a bit of planks. And let's make sure we are not selling any. I think I did remove it in a previous episode, but if I didn't, I want to make sure that we are not going to sell our planks. Yes, we're not selling the planks. So no trading is done with that. We can also buy a planks if we want to. We did put that we wanted to buy some bears last time, and the reason for that was that hopefully we would be able to buy some, and that way we could, for example, beat our mission we got here with 30 berries, since we are not able to produce them ourselves at this point. It looks like we're doing really good so far with bread and cheese. That's good. That should make our people happy to have some good food. That would make me happy to have some good food. Do we need any more builders? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we just have 4 builders? That's a little... That's not so many builders, I would say. I would probably want to have... I'm gonna make both of these builders. That will give us 6 builders. We might even want to have more, like up to 8 perhaps. And then some other ideas that was suggested also would be that we will make maybe some smaller villagers around, closer to some workplaces. So for example, maybe out here where we have our beautiful farms here, we might be doing some like small village. They can maybe even get their own like little wall around it. And perhaps if we buy this land here next to this, that's gonna be a good place for making like a small sized village of people that perhaps would be working here, and then we'll just switch around workers and move them to places that probably works better for them. At least people do not have to go, for example, for this house all the way out here. I mean, it probably realistically in these times wasn't really like a huge amount to walk really. A few 100 meters going to work, I mean, you can't really complain about that, but the shorter they gotta walk for us in game, the better, right? So there we go, bought that one, and then we'll have some residential zones. I'm gonna remove this one that we have here for now. And then I'm thinking we do a pretty big one. Not too big, but like... maybe something like this. It's pretty decent size. Might be overkill, might be too much, maybe. But we can have farmers living there, we can have miners living there, we can have some fishermen living here that will be fishing. That should be pretty awesome, right? And then we want to make a few more things, and it's kind of hard to do when you have a forest to see what's really going on there. But this well actually seems to fit pretty good there, so I think I did drop one. Let's see. Okay, I don't think we have gold, so we're gonna wait for a little bit of gold. But we can see the size I made here, so that should be fitting pretty good. And if we need more, we will just do some more. So other than that, we also do need to get some market stalls. We can maybe make a little area where we're not gonna have any buildings already. So like I said, it's kind of hard to when go into a place like this. This is where we're gonna have a well. So let's see here. We can maybe start, let's just start with building in like around this at the very ends. So start with something like that. So that should allow them to build around this. And then we might make this a little bit smaller later, but this gives us enough space for like adding some marketplaces. So that should be pretty nice. And in here, in this one, we have built walls. So at the moment, the only one we can actually do would be a hedge. And I don't think a hedge is very good for being protective. So we will need to unlock, for example, the wooden wall. And to get that one, we need to have a little bit more influence with the kingdom. And to get that, the only way we can get so is by getting an envoy, those guys riding in with horses, accepting their missions, beating the mission, and making sure we are putting it towards the kingdom. And then we can unlock a wooden wall and a large stone wall. The large stone wall, perhaps we would use it around our like main city around this area to kind of protect our main city, and most likely our Lord Manor on the top as well. But we have to wait until we get an envoy for that. And I wonder if we would need to have like a small church over here. It might be that we need to make like a really small church that could be sitting over there, but because this is pretty far for them to walk, but at the same time, if they want to go visit the church, maybe it would be worth their walk to go here. But also, I'm not sure if I want to expand this anymore, because if I expand it too much, maybe it will not look so beautiful. But let's get some decoration going here. I felt like we needed some more. So some bushes around this building would be nice. Something like that. Pretty beautiful. Trees would be nice, and maybe one of these arcs. I really like these over the roads. I might change that one a little bit. How do we remove it? Okay, I'm gonna remove these bushes again, a few of them. Because it's gonna be weird with the road there. Something like that, and maybe we could change it so we will forbid the land just a tiny bit here. We'll forbid this area. Hopefully that will make them take this way instead if they're ever gonna walk there. And we can probably also, let's see here. I still want them to gather there, but I'm thinking yes, we kind of block off so they will not be taking this path, and I want them to use this way. So that hopefully works pretty good. And let's see some more decoration. I wanted to have some, maybe some tree here would be nice. One there by the buildings can be nice. Let's replace that old pine tree with a few trees going around. And this is really what I would say will really make it into our own town with doing these decorations. And currently I think this is really my favorite part of town. Like we got a market stalls, we got a big church, we got some more stuff here. We completed the wooden keep, nice. The kingdom has noticed your keep and might call on your the military campaign. Yeah, I think that might actually be a way that we can get some more influence with the kingdom, right? Oh, okay, we were already given 10. That's nice. Wooden wall, large stone wall. So that's another thing. We want to have some people that's going to be working here. And it's pretty good when you do have them because they go away for a while, a little bit of work for the kingdom. I have never seen any one of them perish in battle or anything. They have always come back to my place after. So it's totally worth to do, and you will also be rewarded gold from it. So it's pretty awesome. But I feel like it is kind of time, I suppose, maybe to do a Lord Manor. Can we actually decorate? Okay, we could do that if we want to, but I wonder, do we want to do that like before? The way I kind of wanted to have it would be to have like an path leading up to this with trees. Not sure what the English word for that is, but normally it would be like a road, and then it's like one tree on each side leading up to it. I think in Swedish we would call it allé or something like that. Could be the same in English or something similar, I don't really know. But let's build this instead of guessing. I think that's going to be probably the best way to do so, but it's going to be a long build to do because there's so many planks. But I'm hoping that my strategy here with the forbidden land is going to work out good. I really hope so. Then I guess we will be putting maybe, yeah, let's put maybe a few trees along here later on. We can even surround it with those trees. And I might maybe bring up some woodcutters to chop down a little bit more here, like guys, clear it out and move the lumber camp somewhere else. Let's see how it's going down here. Is it going good here? See, some new people are joining us. That's always nice to see. Always need some more people. But it looks like we're not really building anything at this point, so I'm gonna make sure that I find my little well in here in the woods. Here it is. Prioritize to build that one. We're gonna need 10 wood and 5 in stone. We do have a really good amount of stone. I wonder if we have a good amount of bricks as well. So we do have quite a few of the polished stones, so that's good. Doing pretty good with that. Oh, a lot of unemployed people, nice. Another builder, let's get some... We might need another lumberjack. Maybe we can put one up here. Like I said before, and we will chop things down. But if we're gonna do so, we have to start like around outside here, because as you can see, this is forbidden. So I'm pretty sure they can't walk there. Nobody will walk on the Lord's land. Okay. So maybe it's better to do after this got built, perhaps. But I wonder how much our woodcutters are actually doing, because it feels like we don't have that much ground to actually chop on. Because this hasn't really grown up much yet. Like, I don't think these guys are chopping much, and definitely not this guy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go up and we're gonna make a lumber camp. Then we're gonna move some people up here. And we can have it later also. If we want to produce wood in the back here, we could do so if we want to do so. But for now, we're mostly going up there so we can remove a little bit of forest. So I ended up doing 2 lumber camps there, hoping that that will give us quite a bit of wood. Because it looks like we need more wood to be able to produce enough planks. As you can see, we have 0 wood, but we have 120 planks, so we probably want to get more. War is coming, we are prepared and will. Actually, we are not that prepared and would be happy to have some helping hands. Ideally with swords or axes. How about sending some of your troops to our aid? I'll deploy some troops right away. So that means we have to have, if we want to do this one, let's do it actually. So we want to hire some people to work as guards. We can have 10 total here. We should have 5 available. There we go. And welcome, you all are going to war directly. Woman 1449. Woman 1003. Female 1620. A lot of weird names. And Baptist. So there we go. So they will be away for a while and we will be able to hopefully get a nice bounty when I get back here. But the thing with this game is that if you go above your maximum amount of gold you can have, it seems like you will just lose that gold. And I'm hoping kind of that, oh, I have lumber camp here. When did I place this one? I guess that was maybe long ago, was it? So I'm hoping that the Lord Manor that we can set the different parts like, oh, this extension is going to be for treasure or something like that. Because in the past there were treasure parts that you added to it, so I'm hoping so. So let's take this lumber camp, because this one is sitting really bad, like there's nothing going on here. So those people are going to be going up here and working this one. And they will do so by themselves, so we don't really have to think too much about it. There was another suggestion as well, which I kind of like as well, which would be to have like an, as I understood it, a windmill next to the water, and it can look pretty cool. I'm gonna show you guys how it could look. So for example, depending on where we want to put it, sometimes you can put it pretty close to the water, but sometimes it doesn't want to go near at all. So like we can have one, for example, like this. But it doesn't want to go so far down, so unfortunately I don't think it's going to work very good here. And from experimenting a little bit, it seems like the windmill, like it can handle a lot of farms, like it can probably handle like 4 farms or something. So doing like 2 windmills feels like that's like very, very far in the future. Get some more people collecting berries. I don't think we're gonna be able to get those further berries. I would love to get them. But as it looks right now, I don't think we're gonna be able to get them, really. 510 planks. Such an insane number. So let's see here then, if we're gonna do a wall around. So we might want to decrease the zone area so we don't have like the road here. Because we're gonna do like a wall next to this road. And I'm gonna shrink this down a little bit. Probably is the best if we do it like that. Then we decrease this like this. And let's see. It should be pretty good. So then we can do a wooden wall. We have hedges, the large stone wall. But this one feels a little bit extreme, and this is going to be a small village. I feel like a wooden wall is probably going to do better here. So that could be the road that leads into us. Like that, perhaps. So like later on we should definitely go back and like do some real wall here. But I don't know how I want to place it for that place yet. And we can move this around a little bit to make it less A little bit more roundish, a little bit more smooth. This should be nice. They got that one. And so they do not have to walk too far. We should do a marketplace. And we're gonna go pretty basic to start with. And this time, maybe I will not do it around a well, but maybe we'll do it back here or something. And let's try to do this thing where we have them sitting like that, hooked together like so. So we can have berries, and we can have fish maybe, and then we can do 2 more, and we can just fill them up later when we have the things we want to have. So 4 for food, and then we can do 1 for goods. That would be berries, fish, bread, and cheese, and clothing. So that should do good for now. We don't really have to, if we don't want to, but we could, but we're gonna skip it for now. But we could add in like the tents. Let's just see how they would look. Okay. So, like we can probably add them manually, like over like that. Let's see how that will look if we do it manually. That probably could work. Let's try to let them build that over maybe 2 of them, or maybe it's better that we check so we actually can really do this. So to get that one correct, I'm just gonna put down a temporary one, and then do it like that. Move this one, and we guys can add some green tents for the food. So there we go, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna look kind of odd that we're missing one here though. So perhaps we could do, let's do a luxury one and then go for the red one. Yes, so it's gonna look nice. So we don't get any OCD attacks. So something like that, hopefully will work pretty good, I hope so. I never tried to do it like that, so I'm hoping it's gonna work. But we do need 500 gold to do this. That's the reason why I didn't want to do maybe some other market stalls and such. So just gonna see if we can get our 500 golds. Someone is stuck while gathering wood. So do it like that, hopefully that will make them unstuck. It looks like it's working. Let's see, do we have any more of the other built? Yes, here we do have another one. 2 more people working this one, getting more wood for us. Now we do have the gold, very nice. Let's get this one in place again. Here we go, and build it. So that's gonna be nice. I hope you like how that looked, guys. But our Lord Banner is gonna take a long time. We almost have 30 berries, wow. Very close. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back soon with more episodes of this game and some other games soon as well. So thanks for checking out today's episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. So thanks for watching, hope you had a good time, and see you next time.